Hello. Okay, so I'm using my back camera because it is quite dark in my room. My lighting's like this golden glow, so it's just not very bright. I'll show you it actually. Can you see that? It's like a soft, warm light. Anyway, how are you? Shy here. Really quick. A little bit of a story time. So I don't know if you know that I make and sell and create natural hair and skincare products. So for the past year, they've been in one of the local shops in Nottingham City. And the shop is called Mitchell's The Bowl. So they've been selling really well. But I asked Alex is the owner. I asked Alex if I could set up a table with the products with samples on, with so they're open so people can come in and have a little try before you buy. I can discuss the uses with them. They can feel them, smell them, because on the shelves they're in enclosed jar, obviously. It's not like you can take it up and feel it. Well, you shouldn't, but people probably do. But it's not like you can take it up, feel it, touch it, smell it, or all that jazz. Some people don't really know just from the description what it's for, what it can do, or unless they already know my products. There's people who go in there never even heard of me before. They just wouldn't know. So it made sense to me to set up a cute little table, which I did. I'll upload the video. I've done like a quick short video because I was busy chatting to people throughout the day, but we chose to have the event, which is like a promo day, today. So I did my clients this morning. So I did 3 services this morning. I did a treatment and a retwist. I then did I do interlock? I think I did interlock after that. I didn't do 3, I did 2. I did 2 people and Jordan did 1 person because we knew that we had alternative things to do. So we just worked this morning, basically. I went off to Mitchell's and Jordan went off to London to go to that. I don't know if you've heard of Flipper. Is it called Flipper? A new skating place anyway in London. She's been going there, loving it and enjoying, having the best life. Anyway, so I get all my stuff together. I started to worry because I made orders for bottles and jars and labels. First of all, my labels came. They were too big for my lock oil. Way too big. I had to, because I didn't have time to sit and reorder, just trim them and cut them down and be a bit creative with the labels. And you know what? It really didn't look that bad. It actually looked pretty good by the time it was done. So the lock oil labels are way bigger than what they normally are. Way bigger. And I did the similar mistake with the Naughty Cherry labels because they've got a whole new design. But I had them delivered and they're too big. And also the Nubian Citrus Punch oil. The labels for that, the new labels are a tad too big. Anyway, that's what happens when you try and rush things. Well, it's not that I rushed it. I tried my best to size up the labels properly online. When you do things yourself online, it's not always that easy. For the labels to fit in the specification for the label company. To me, it looked like it was the right size, but clearly it wasn't. And they've come too big. First time I've done that. Never happened before. So I ordered the labels and they came a bit too big. So I had to just be creative and create a new style, a new look. Then I also ordered bottles and jars. I couldn't get clear bottles because the company where I order from sold out as usual. I do usually buy black, but Nubian Citrus Punch is usually in a clear bottle, not a black one. Lock oil is in the black one. Anyway, it's ended up all wrong because I've had to use black bottles with the gold labels on and then with silver cap, which isn't even what I like to use. I usually like to have a spray bottle for the oil because When you want to oil your scalp, it's easier. When you just want to spray your body quick with oil one time, it's easier. If you're going to have a nice steamy oil bath, squirt the oil in the bath. It's so much easier, so much quicker. Anyway, ended up with one of those clip lids in silver on it. Didn't look too bad. Didn't really match, but didn't look too bad. I just had to make do. So I did make do. Packed up my bits and my bobs, got my little table, got a nice African print material that will go on top of the table. And I've got this really nice statue of a African Buddha. I take photos with them. If you've seen any of the photos of my products, you'll see him, my Buddha head. He came. He was like an ornament on the table. I set up everything and just had to get ready to go. And when I say I had the best day in that shop, regular people nipping in to do their Afro-Caribbean food shopping. Yeah, some of them probably want product, but maybe they wasn't aiming for product. Their main thing was food. They ended up buying product. People who we thought wouldn't buy products still bought products, and they loved the products. They love Nubian Uprise, which is a beautiful butter. It makes your skin feel amazing, and the smell of it, it really does make you feel risen. So nice. But we sold majority lock butter, which is for your retwist, your twisting, your braids, your conditioning, but also hair growth. Don't forget that. And that is part of the trilogy. It's step 2 in the trilogy. So let me just remind you what the trilogy is. Magic water is step 1, hydrate. Lock butter, step 2, moisture. Lock oil, step 3, protect. Protect and hold in all that moisture in your hair. But yes, the lock butter went very well. And we sold a few trilogy sets as well. You know, so it really did really well. We sold loads of product. I'm back there. So if you want to come and try my products out, I will be back in Mitchell's The Bowl, January the 28th, 2023. That's the first event of the year for me. So I've ended the year with a bang at Mitchell's, main promoters for our products and sellers, resellers. And I'll be beginning the year again of 2023 back with them. Can't wait. So the day was a success. Even though it seemed like everything was going wrong beforehand, it really did end well. And the other thing was, the young lady that they've got working in there, she's the same age as my son, 16. I looked at her and I was like, I know you. Is it from music? So my son was homeschooled and I used to take him to music sessions as part of the homeschooling. I thought I knew her from there. Anyway, it turns out it's not there. Long story short, my good sister friend who taught my son English after school, when he did go back to school, is her mother. But that took all day for us both to figure out who each of us were. And when she was really young, she came to my salon, because we used to do workshops, which we will be doing more again very soon. She came to our salon for a young girls workshop, upliftment, affirmations, creation. And that was with another sister called Cherish Me. Well, her products are called Cherish Me. Really nice products, which you can get online. But we collabed, and also with Yakini. She makes some of the best outfits using African print. Amazing. The 3 of us got together and put on an event all about self-care, upliftment, and making sure these young girls know how to take care of their hair. It was a success. And she remembers everything she was taught. How to comb your hair from the ends and work your way up. It's better to comb it when it's wet or damp or with some oil on your fingertips. I was like, oh my gosh, you remember all that. You see, it's those things there when you touch people and you make a difference. You don't sometimes, you don't notice at the time, but this is like 6 years later. she hasn't forgotten, and her hair is completely natural. So yeah, yeah, it's been good. It's been good. When you know you've got a good message to pass on, pass it on. And if you know you've got a really good skill that you can teach somebody else, teach them. Pass on that knowledge. It's worth it, trust me. Anyway, that's for my story time. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.